Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is YaBoyRockLee. Today we're going to do a different type of video after the recent comments and takes I've seen on 559 versus Rose. And I'm not going to encourage you to watch this video. First, I'm going to warn you not to watch this video. If you have a weak heart, susceptible to emotional trauma that causes you to have a heart attack, if you have suicidal thoughts, I warn you, don't watch this video. If you are bitch made, I also sincerely warn you not to watch this video. If you're used to me on the YaBoyRockLee reaction channel, you're used to a different side of Lee. No matter what you thought, that was always a reserved Lee. And when I give you my take on Rose and this 559 controversy I've been listening to, you might hear a Lee that you're not ready for. When I release this Lee out the cage, even I myself am not prepared for what Lee might say or do. I am aware of the talking points, I promise you, because I have thought about it. We have thought about it together, but once we get going, it might get absolutely crazy. That being said, I could have also completely given you this warning for no good reason, and I just won't know until Lee gets to talking. So with no further ado, if y'all are not subscribed, go ahead and freaking do so. If you on 559 side, you are not with me, and you was bitch made, and let's talk about why y'all should be loyal to the whole freaking girl, Rose. All right, so let's get a couple things straight. If you're a manga reader, you're gonna be in a different category because you know things that the rest of us don't know. But from an anime only perspective, let's get into it. Rose versus 559. So the argument that I keep seeing people say is that Rose basically disobeyed orders, and this is some military shit, right? That would be a no-go. But you can't compare this to a military operation or any sort of of military group. Let me explain to you why. Why do people join the military, okay? We're gonna get back to Eminence, but people join the military to protect their home and to protect their family. That's why we have a volunteer, that's how a volunteer military force works, at least in the States. If you're from a different country, I wanna hear your perspective. So god damn it, if I join the military and one of my early operations is I gotta sneak my family or watch my family get sneaked, then I have to ask you guys, why am I in this organization to begin with? Why am I in the military and to begin with? Why am I here to take down the cult of Diablos? If that means I gotta sneak my mother or watch my mother die, why am I in it for? Now, let's talk about Eminence Shadow. We obviously knew when Rose joined the organization, they told us, or she was told, you have to forsake Rose, all that other jazz. So we get that. But let's talk about Rose's character real quick. I don't know nothing about this 559 girl. She showed up on one episode, and people want to act like we wasn't riding with Rose from the get-go. You know what? I gotta know how many of you guys was not fucking with Rose when episode 18-ish dropped. Let's go back into Rose's story, okay? So Rose was a princess, and she's put into a bad situation, right? Because they're trying to marry her. Her dad is being controlled as a puppet, and it's over for her. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, the story is low-key about Rose. I don't give a damn what any of y'all want to say. As far as I'm concerned, this story is about Rose and her ascension until I'm told otherwise or proven otherwise by the homie, by anybody. Fuck it. Anyways, so Rose she's princess in the goddamn kingdom, okay? She was put in a bad situation, right? They're trying to sneak her because they're trying to marry her off or whatever. And she was absolutely put in a hopeless situation. You guys saw her hopeless rock freaking bottom, okay? And the homie Sid came through, Lord of Shadow, hooked her up with the power up. Personally, by the way, Sid gave Rose a power up personally so she can go out there and just live her freaking ambition. I actually don't understand how or why she got into the Shadow Garden thing. I guess they saw her and like, oh yeah, powers, so you had to be part of us. But as far as I was always concerned, not always, as far as I'm concerned right now, she is supposed to more or less be an independent agent of Eminence, okay, of Sid, to live her own goddamn story. But Alpha and the other girls are trying to control her and fulfill their own narratives. And even when we're watching this previous episode, even though Sid is about to go sneak her because she is not going according to Sid's narrative, It was always supposed to be her narrative. So anyways, she's sent on a mission, or she's on a reconnaissance mission to go scope out her family. She is there for 2 reasons. She knows the layout, and we're never given a second reason. And we got this hating ass girl, 559. As soon as she's introduced with Rose, she's talking shit, telling her she ain't worthy. She talked about how the 7 was chosen and given their powers directly by Sid, and that she is one of them, and Rose is one of them, and she gonna check Rose because she think Rose is weak. When I hear that, because she talked about being worthy of her master, when I hear that, I'm like, oh! As far as I'm concerned, Rose deserves a seat at this table just like y'all other ladies. But y'all not giving her that respect, which I can understand because she's emotionally in turmoil. So as we get going here, at no point in this video do I ever think that Rose is emotionally sound. She's not. She's not. She's almost never been. As soon as this shit with asphalt, perv asphalt, something Lord asphalt, whatever the hell his name is, as soon as that plot point was revealed, all sweetness, everything about a perfect life all went to shambles, like the homie Law. 1 second. Fucking shambles, like I was just saying, right? Whole life went to shambles. This girl is living the best life with the most strongest people in her general kingdom, and shit just went south for her, okay? So, Rose had no business in that particular mission because she was emotionally too close to home, and anybody with any competence of leadership would have known this girl was already a wild card. So if your argument is Rose has been a wild card and we don't know about her being in Shadow Garden like that, I would have actually been okay with that. I'm just saying that this is not the episode for us to turn on Rose to support this 559 girl, because 559 should not have had Rose in this type of mission where she's too close. Because back to that military structure, back to police structure, that's what they say. Hey Johnson, you can't be on this case, you're too close to home. This is too close to home. And we see it every time. Oh, I'm gonna be in this case, shit happens, okay? Usually it works out well because that's just how media or television tends to work itself out. So anyways, she should never have been on this mission. Them other 2 girls, listen to them. They were saying this is supposed to be reconnaissance. What's 559 doing? She's going out there sneaking people. And the first person 559 went to go sneak is Rose's own mother. So people are saying that Rose should have followed orders. Oh, if this was the military or whatever. So y'all would let the military sneak your own parents? You choose the organization military over your own parents? Get the fuck out of here, man. Now, this is why I said people would get offended, okay? Because in order for me to get this take, I can't hold back on how I feel. I love y'all, man. Don't take this personal. Yo, what does Lee care about more than almost anything? I'm gonna tell you, it's money. Lee loves his freaking money. Y'all know it. I talk views. Don't give me no underrated anything. So you guys know I like money. And what do? Take my hard-earned money and I support Eminence and Shadow. I don't support everything. The reason why I always hype up the few things I support is because, oh, that's why he feels this strongly. He don't feel strongly about many things. So when it comes to this, you might see a side of Lee that you're not used to. So that's why I'm so passionate about this, okay? So I love y'all, right? But there's no way I can... Fuck up off me, man! Or get the fuck up on me! Hey guys, I'm here to tell you guys why I think your take is not very appropriate. Here's why. You guys are being awfully unfair to the homegirl Rose, and I think you guys are on the wrong side of history. I can't bring that Lee out. I can't bring him out, man. I had to pack him up. Let this nigga out and tell y'all guys what's good. So how am I ending this video? Because y'all like, all right, Lee, you're mad, you're angry, you're sweating, throwing shit in the studio. But what's your point? So I'm gonna tell you what my point is. But I'm gonna cover up my man boobs real quick. I'm insecure about this shit. So I try to suppress it. But don't worry, one day I'm gonna get rid of it. My girl like it, End of the day, I get pussy with my man boobs. Anyways, what the hell was I saying? Oh, so Rose is already emotionally disturbed. She has problems, and I wish the best for her. She entered this mission already not stable. I haven't seen Rose stable since all this shit broke out with, I don't know, having to kill her dad for the kingdom? Haven't seen this girl emotionally stable. So there's that. This 559 girl, I've only had about 2 minutes of screen time with her. So she's gonna have to prove herself, but she crazy. We all know she crazy. That's the crazy one. And that nigga Sid, he's gonna enable her to remain crazy. I got no problem with that. We already know how Sid is. This dude beat the fuck out of Alpha, right? And Alpha was just trying to help him, and was trying to steal goddamn money from his own people. So sometimes, fuck him too. But there's no point in being that emotional, because you already know he don't give a fuck. So that's just it. So anyways, got this crazy ass girl that's crazy leading missions. In my opinion, she has no business leading, okay? And that's just that. And then you have an emotionally disturbed Rose, but her emotions and the reasons why she is so up in the head is all things that are relatable and make sense. Why are you acting like that, girl? Oh, I had to kill my dad for the survival of the kingdom. You know what? That would fuck me up too. Got it. Girl, why are you not following orders? Why are you out there protecting that woman who looks just like you, even have the Goldilocks in the same fucking pattern as you? Why are you disobeying orders to go protect her? That's her mom. And I already lost my dad. So I think that's the only person I have in this world. Oh shit, that's a good ass reason to disobey orders if I ever saw a reason. You go out there, girl, and you protect the goddamn mom. That's the situation we're at. So, I'm 100% not turning my back on Rose. And even if Sid got a problem and wants to go sneak her next episode, that don't mean I'm gonna go blindly support that dude either, because I was 100% supporting the homegirl Alpha, and I'm glad things worked out. This guy's an idiot. He's a fool. If you're working for him, you might have amazing power and conquer the world. So even though I said he's an idiot and a fool, I would happily take his power and work for him. But it's okay to acknowledge your bosses. We all have bosses who are idiots. My whole crew knows I'm an idiot. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not a bad thing. Many bosses are idiots. I don't know how they got to the positions that they're in. Oh, I actually do know why. Bosses who are idiots often end up in the very situation to become idiots because they're so idiotic. They would take risks and make decisions that normal people wouldn't do. And based on the rule of percentages, something's gonna work out among these idiots. So they just stumble onto a good thing. And the smart people follow them because this idiot can't keep it together without a bunch of smart people. So that's how it works. Idiots try things that the smart people don't want to do because they're smart. And they're like, that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna do that. Idiots are like, I'm not gonna listen to anybody. Or they don't have the competence to understand why you shouldn't do it in the first place. So they do it, goal chasing. And then what the idiots do, one thing most smart idiots know is, well, I'm not smart enough to manage this stuff. I just know I'm onto something good. We hire somebody with a master's degree and someone that has impeccable memory, and they will help us keep this operation together. So anyways, that's the end of my video. That's the end of my rant. If I've offended you, I apologize. This video actually ended up being more tame than I expected, and I'm glad for that. So the next time you see me, I'll probably be much more calm and docile. I appreciate you guys for listening. If you disagree, I welcome it. I think I'm calm. I don't think I'll make another video. I'm just going to move the fuck on. And that's the end of that. We have a reaction channel if you're new here, so subscribe to that. I do gaming, so subscribe to that. And we have top 10 daily videos covering various topics, including K-drama and anime. Guess what? That is also in the description of this video, baby. So until next time, out. Team Rose, hashtag that shit. We gotta stick together. This 5'59" girl, pack her up. She's crazy. Like literally, she's literally crazy. But she's bad. B-A-D-D. And you know I couldn't stop with one channel. Be sure to check out the YaBoyRockLee subsidiary channels in the description of this video. Much love, guys.